In a dramatic escalation of regional tensions, Yemen has reportedly launched missile strikes targeting Israel, resulting in major disruptions across the country, including the temporary shutdown of Ben Gurion International Airport, Israel's largest and busiest aviation hub. The incident has sparked widespread panic, with reports of thousands of Israeli citizens fleeing into bomb shelters across various cities. According to Hebrew media sources, sirens rang out in several areas as Israeli defense systems responded to the incoming missile threat. Initial reports indicate that multiple long-range projectiles were fired from Yemen's territory, believed to be under the control of Houthi forces. While Israeli defense officials have yet to confirm the extent of the damage, eyewitnesses have described scenes of chaos and fear at key transportation hubs and public locations. The most critical impact appears to have been on Ben Gurion Airport, located near Tel Aviv. Authorities swiftly halted all incoming and outgoing flights following the missile alert. Passengers were evacuated, terminals were cleared, and airspace in the region was temporarily locked down. This marks one of the few times in recent years that Israel's main airport has been forced into full suspension due to a direct threat from a foreign missile. The Israeli military's Iron Dome defense system was reportedly activated, with several interceptions observed in the skies. However, some sources claim at least one missile made it past defense layers, causing structural shockwaves in nearby regions. These claims remain unconfirmed by official sources at the time of this report. The Houthi movement in Yemen, which has declared open hostility against Israel in solidarity with the Palestinian cause, has not formally claimed responsibility for this specific strike, but pro-Houthi media channels have been celebrating the incident, calling it a strike against the Zionist enemy. Analysts believe the attack is part of a broader pattern of regional actors increasing pressure on Israel amid ongoing conflict in Gaza and rising instability across the Middle East. The response from the Israeli government has been swift. Emergency services, military units, and homeland security teams have been deployed across vulnerable zones. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu held an emergency meeting with defense and intelligence leaders, while urging citizens to remain calm and follow official instructions. The Ministry of Defense has confirmed that air defense systems will remain on high alert in the coming days. In a televised statement, an Israeli military spokesperson said, "We take any threat to Israeli airspace seriously. Our forces are responding with full readiness and capability. Those responsible for this aggression will be held accountable." Meanwhile, international reactions have started to pour in, with the United Nations calling for restraint on all sides. A spokesperson from a U.S. State Department condemned the attack and reiterated Washington's commitment to Israel's right to defend itself. European Union leaders also expressed concern, warning that such attacks could ignite a larger regional confrontation. Yemen's involvement in this growing multi-front conflict raises significant concerns for global stability. The Houthi group, backed by Iranian support, has previously targeted Saudi Arabia and UAE infrastructure using drones and ballistic missiles. Their ability to target Israel, nearly 2,000 kilometers away, demonstrates a dangerous evolution in their military capability, raising questions about who is providing them with such advanced technology and logistics. Public sentiment in Israel is tense. Shelters across Tel Aviv, Ashdod, and central regions have been opened, and families are being advised to stay close to protected spaces. Social media videos show citizens scrambling for cover as sirens wail, and emergency broadcast systems interrupt regular programming to deliver updates. As tensions continue to rise, many fear this could mark the beginning of a larger escalation, potentially drawing in other regional players. Intelligence analysts warn that future attacks from Yemen, Lebanon, or even Syria could come in coordination, forming a multi-pronged threat to Israeli national security. The Israeli Defense Forces (IDF) have announced that countermeasures are being reviewed and that retaliatory options are on the table. In parallel, the international community is pushing for diplomatic solutions to avoid a broader regional war. As of now, flights at Ben Gurion remain suspended, though some reports suggest partial operations may resume pending further security assessments. Travelers are advised to check with airlines for updates, while residents in affected zones are urged to remain vigilant. This unprecedented missile threat from Yemen marks a new chapter in the already volatile Middle East crisis, shaking perceptions of safety even in Israel's core infrastructure. The coming hours and days will be critical in determining whether this remains an isolated attack or the start of a wider conflict.